Welcome back to another video with Gullah Girl Reads. I am your intuitive tarot reader, Caitlin. And if you are watching this video, it's because you were drawn to it. Um, this is going to be a week ahead reading for the week of January 30th into the weekend, which will be February 5th. So, um, January 30th through February 5th. And I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of, we're going to start off at the top. We're going to do Capricorn. Okay. So, before we get started with the reading, make sure that you like and subscribe to the page, especially if something resonates. This can be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. And what I'm going to do is I have a few decks here, and I'll just be pulling a few cards. If you do not already know, on tomorrow, Monday, January 31st, or depending on when you're watching this today, Monday, January 31st, there is going to be a a new moon in the sign of Aquarius. Happy birthday to all my Aquarius people who may be cross watching, or if you have Aquarius placements, and you're watching, or sorry, if you have Capricorn placements, but you might, no, I think that's what I meant to say. Capricorn. For Aquarius cross watchers of the Capricorns, this is your season. If you do have Aquarius placements, then make sure you go and watch the Aquarius video that's going to be posted. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Because we have this new moon as well, I want to mention I will be doing a full pulls to see what kind of moon cards we have coming in. And so these are going to be part of our lessons that may come along from this new moon in Aquarius. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So, next for guidance as we pull some cards for Capricorns as a collective. Capricorns as a collective, Spirit. What messages do we have for this week? Alright, so you have a few cards that actually came, and I'm just trying to make sure I get all the ones that kind of flipped out here. And so this is, alright, so you guys have here like 6 cards. Alright, actually I think I'll pull one more just so you can have maybe it's going to be something for the week. It's going to be a very intense week. So starting off here, we have, be impeccable with your word. It says replace fear with love. All right. And so one thing I want you to know is that any place where fear exists, love cannot exist. They are not two things that go together. All right. Negatives and positives do not mix in energetic ways. Not like this. Okay. I'm a card for Capricorn, so go ahead. All right. And so you got to always do your best card. All right. But this card for where it says to replace fear with love, it says the human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for words that come from love. Okay, so you can also not grow in places where fear exists. If you're wanting to grow yourself, your business, your family, you cannot do that if you are afraid to make those choices as well. All right, you have another, be impeccable with your words. So you're being very mindful of the things that you're saying to yourself. All right, because this is another card about self. It says let go of self-judgment and blame. All right. If you feel like you made the wrong choices, wrong decisions in some situation, or maybe even in your life thus far, please understand that these are only the things that you have to do for your life. All right. Being impeccable says you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. All right. You can take responsibility and say maybe that was not the best decision at the time, but you do not blame yourself. It's also like if you are somebody who is stuck in a scarcity mindset, and like you're stuck in a place of where you feel like you are lacking, or like you only can have some sort of lack in your life, understand that you should not be blaming yourself for the things you had to do in survival mode or when you're in that mindset, because especially if you are like struggling to get out of like if you're struggling to get out of, sorry, I'm trying to think of everything, but I don't want to go too long on a download and not get through the cards. But if you're struggling to get out of a certain place financially, maybe you're not, you're kind of like behind on bills, or maybe you're fine with the bills, but you want to have more, you want to increase. You have to start living your life as if you have it. That doesn't mean that it's go out and just spending all your money, but you're conservative with your money, but you're not also being like, I'm not going to buy myself these new pair of shoes that I might actually need because, oh, I don't want to spend any money, but you have the money for it, you know? So it says, find the courage to ask for what you want. See, others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everybody has the right for ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. All right. It says, don't make assumptions and ask for what you want. All right. So if you're feeling like, if you're stuck in this place of fear and you're scared to ask for something, if you're scared to ask for that raise, if you're scared to ask for a promotion, do not be afraid of it. You might get a no, and that's okay, because there's still going to be another yes at some point in time. It just may not be, it might not be a no, it might be a not right now. Say goodbye to sadness and drama. Don't make assumptions again. All right. So, for this one, it says, all the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment and consider this. All right. In that card, I could say, if you were somebody who, I resonate with that a little bit, since, um, if you have been feeling like triggered by some kind of situation, circumstance, maybe you did get a no, and that puts you in this place of lack and this mindset of that. But understand, like, how are you taking it personal, right? Sometimes the things that people do or the things that they do not do, it's not to slight you, it's not to offend you. It's truly, something that they're doing. So you cannot take something that somebody did or said personally. um and every situation is not always to destroy you or to make you worse. You have to try, not necessarily find a positive outlook, but you do have to try and remove your own personal feelings from that. All right. It says be immune to others' opinions. Okay, so see, if you're other people's opinions, it says what others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. All right. So if you're putting yourself in this bad mindset, if you're putting yourself, by thinking, how could this person do this to me? Um, what did I ever do to deserve this? Why aren't they responding to me? Why aren't they talking to me? Why? And it's like, it's not about why. It's not about you even. Sometimes it's just truly something that may be happening that you don't know about. And now you're upset. You're throwing yourself a whole hissy fit. You're sad, depressed, not eating, all this other stuff. And all you had to do was take a moment and be like, did that really have something to do with me, or could it be something else? Or take a moment and breathe and be like, if I don't know the answer right now, if I didn't like what they did, I'm going to, if you need to, write it down, journal out how you feel. I did not like when so and so did this. It made me feel this. All right, and this is what you can use as our actual writing prompt if you're still feeling this way. I did not like this, and that. It made me feel this, and this. And then start to figure out, where did that come from? When was the first time you felt that way, right? Where did that fear come from? And you'll understand and be able to analyze yourself better to be able to have this, what you're wanting to come into your life. Because, like, even here, transform your life, right? And the thing on the transform your life is, don't take anything personally. If you want to grow yourself, you cannot focus on other people, and you cannot focus on what was. You have to focus on what is. It says, when you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Um, your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even your sadness will simply disappear if you don't take things personally. Okay. Um, and it says, this last card is always your best card. Your best is changing all the time. Your best will depend on whether you are refreshed in the morning or tired at night. Your best will be different when you're happy opposed to when you're upset or healthy, as opposed to being sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self judgment, self abuse, and regret. Okay? Especially right now with things that are going on, we know that we don't have a normal right now. There we're kind of all being pushed to continue forward regardless of the things that have happened that may be, to hold us back. But I feel like what we need to do is give ourselves grace, give people in general grace, because we do not understand and know everything that everybody is going through. I just saw 212 on the clock as well. So if you see the numbers 212 a lot, or if you see number 222 or 111, this could be something that could be specific for you. I feel like these messages for this card, this could be the energy that is just now passing. Now that I think about it, on the 3rd, I believe, Mercury comes out of retrograde. So if this is how things have been going for you, if this is what you were feeling, or you feel yourself sinking into these feelings, doing the journaling, like I said, might be better for you to be able to get through the rest of the week. But I feel like by the end of the week, you for sure will have things figured out, Capricorn. All right. You will have worked out whatever problem this was that was putting you into this scary space. And if you want to try and protect yourself from anything going forward, so that you won't be in this over kind of bearing protective space, then make sure you do that. All right. And now I just want you guys to know, all these cards I shuffled before I got started, but I always do like just a mini shuffle and when I'm asking questions. But before I get started, the first thing I want to show you guys is you got the 6 of Wands on the bottom. So I do see you guys being very successful this week in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish and whatever you're asking for, especially if you're asking for things underneath this new moon in Aquarius. All right. Some of you may be dealing with the Aquarius, and you're going to be using this moon to start manifesting with them as well. That's something I just felt. Oh, Lord. Okay, and see, I'm trying to shuffle the cards again in the 6 of Wands. It fell out again. All right, so I'm going to put it there on the bottom. All right, what do we have coming towards Capricorn for this week? Even though it's kind of different, I'm going to put the card over here so you can kind of see it. What do we have coming towards Capricorn placements this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have coming towards Capricorns? Capricorns this week. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. 7 of Pentacles. So again, somebody who you might have been putting in some kind of work for something you feel like it's not coming towards you. Or if you're somebody who is in this lack mindset, you still feel as though like what is it? Even though you're somebody who is, you may have been in this lack mindset. Like I said, you'll be successful, but you're kind of just sitting there like, I don't know if this is really gonna work. I don't think it's really gonna work. I don't know. And when you're saying no and things like that, when you're kind of like in that overthinking headspace about what's really happening with your money, or if you're penny pinching and stuff like that, that kind of blocks off the energy of wanting more, because you're not allowing for something good to possibly come in for you. All right. And then you have the Six of Swords, and you also have the reverse. So again, I do see that, you guys are wanting to move into a different space. You guys are wanting to go forward, but I feel like these are things from the past that may be kind of preventing this for you. Not necessarily preventing like it's not going to happen, but preventing as in you yourself don't have the belief, or enough belief that it will happen. Okay. I'm going to keep this Six of Wands for the end of the reading, but I'm going to just keep it here as I continue to show you the rest of your cards. Excuse me. So we have, after the Six of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and that came out with the King of Swords. All right, so I definitely see if you guys are worried about work or some kind of offer. Like I said, if you're asking for a bonus, proposal, what do you call it? Promotion. Lord. Promotion. I do see that, you guys are going to you're taking the time to think about how you're going to ask about this, but I do see the potential for that to come in with the Knight and the King of Swords. That's you finding your clarity on the situation, if it's a situation of love. I feel like for some people here, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Five of Cups, with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Five of Cups. So again, like, I feel like this is some kind of emotional trauma from the past that may be coming back here, and you're dwelling on it, and that's what's got you feeling out of whack, right? That's what's kind of got you feeling out of balance. Is that got you feeling like your best self, and it's got you feeling down about this promotion that you want. That's still, hey, Six of Wands, and I'm keeping this here. That's still coming in. So let's see how we can get you guys to work past this. Do we have any advice for Capricorns? All right. So you have the Magician card and Page of Wands. So you could have definitely somebody has like air sign placements with the Six of Swords, King of Swords, and now the Magician card coming out. Could also be a fire sign placement, but we have mostly air and some water here with the cups, the Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups. So this could be part of your astrology makeup if you know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If you know somebody that you're dealing with, this could be your boss, maybe a water sign with the Queen of Cups in reverse, and they're not in their best place either. So if it's like something they say to you, if you did get denied and it was like maybe how they said it, understand that it was not personal. Again, it's something that they may be going through. And you have the King of Wands. All right, so I feel like with the Magician, the Page of Wands, and that was followed by the King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here. All right, so I feel like Capricorns, what they want you to do is to manifest wholeheartedly. Manifest a release of these past feelings. All right. So take the time to journal. Take your time to reconnect with yourself here. Find a way to re-engage your spark and your belief in your own growth. All right. With the Page of Wands, see how you can further yourself. And I feel like that's what's going to help put you back in this I can do this shit energy. That's going to put you back in the, yeah, this is my shit energy, and then you're going to have those options coming in. You're going to have those monetary gifts, whether it's that or if you just want actual certain things, maybe to help a business or to help you be able to do what you want to do. I do see you being able to put those things in, but one thing is you have to be able to trust yourself and others here. All right. Don't self sabotage. Do not self sabotage yourself by doing something crazy. All right. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So maybe you need to spend some time with friends. Maybe you need to take a break from work, and maybe that's the thing. You know, you're feeling some kind of loneliness in a way. Feeling kind of left out potentially. Um, but I do see there's a place for you to be appreciated for your work and for your efforts. Again, water signs, cups here. So whether you have water sign placements, this person that you're dealing with, these friends, people could be have water placements, um, or something like that. So we have, let's see, any more guidance for Capricorns for this week? Any more guidance for Capricorns? First thing. First card, y'all. First cards. Put it down. Put all that shit down. You can so much extra weight, make yourself feel, look at her, miserable, tired, overworked, probably underpaid. Who paying her to move them sticks? No fucking body. Put the shit down. It's not yours to carry. You're putting yourself into a former place that you were in, but you are not there anymore. All right. One of the biggest lessons with Mercury, Lord, and Venus retrograde wrapping up, because if you did not know, Venus retrograde in Capricorn ended yesterday on the 29th, and then we have the new moon in Aquarius, and then Mercury moved into the sign of Capricorn. So this could be very much like things that are affecting you. You feel like things are moving so slow for you to get the things that you want, but like really just give it a moment. Get through this week and you'll see how things speed up and progress. We're moving into an air sign, the moon's moving into an air sign. Things are about to pick up speed. Okay? So you have to be ready. You cannot be ready if your hands are full carrying all these extra emotional burdens and things from the past that you need to let go of. And ain't nobody gonna tell you like that but me. So understand. I wish you could see. I wish you could see me. All right. Like I said, the other cards that had flipped over, we have the Two of Wands, followed by the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. Put all that shit down and wait and see. And wait and see how this all comes in for you. All right. This could also mean that you have, maybe if you are seeing somebody, if you are maybe looking for somebody, even if you aren't. But I feel like this is like if you are looking for somebody, somebody's gonna come up out of the blue and be like, "Hey, boo, how you doing? Let me take you out. Like, let's go out." Oh, and as we enter in February, a month notorious for love. Um, we have multiple things that we could be looking at. People could be wanting to make things more serious with you around this time. We have the Judgment card, all right? So there are some decisions that are being made, some things that are being handed out to you by the universe. Eight of Wands. What I say, it's coming in what? Hot. Okay? If you know, you know. If it's coming in what? Hot. All right. So Eight of Wands, these things that you're going to start manifesting on this new moon, the things that are already unraveling for you, abundant. It's abundant and it's coming in fast. You just got to let go first. Let go, clear your space of anything. Oh, if you were dealing with somebody in the past and you no longer are dealing with them, because going back to the first set of cards we had with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups reverse, somebody, you know, from the past, somebody you were in a relationship with, it didn't work out, and you know, you might have thought it was going to be a you know, it might have been, and it probably would have been a good relationship, but you're no longer speaking something with it's something with them that they weren't maybe able to open up, something like that. And so you're cautious if you're moving into a new relationship. But I definitely see that these things will still be working out for you. You have another set of cards that represent, good relationships. You have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Something that represents some magnificent things, some little rings, if you know what I mean. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this reading up in a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and see if we have any other messages for this week. Thank you, Spirit, for Capricorns as a collective. You have the Strength card followed by the Nine of Sticks. All right. The Strength card followed by the Nine of Sticks to me represents your ancestors wanting you to remember how strong you are, that you don't have to be defensive. You can be strong in defense and you can protect yourself. And this could also be them just saying that you are protected, like they're very strong with you, and that you may be feeling them and getting a lot of signals and things from them. And that's a good thing to know, and that's a good thing to have. Just understand. Oh my God. Sorry, my lighting keeps like adjusting. My hand look crazy. So, but also if you are being guarded and you have somebody that's coming into you, and you're like, because the last time y'all said, and the last time was the last time, baby. That's one of the biggest lessons from the retrograde. The past is the past, is now. All right, you got them bones and you got the garden. Sorry, but it's like the world card. So not only that, but you got judgment twice. Them bones is like the judgment card in this deck. All right, so they want you to know it, and with the garden, although it's like the world card, it still coincides with this Four of Wands. Do you see the gardens? Do you see the flourishing flowers and things like that over here? Okay, so your ancestors truly want you to know that they have you. You're about to find your everything in a person or in like your career, in whatever you have coming, whatever you're manifesting. Those things are coming in for you. You're going to have very much a good sense of happiness. Um, but you got to give it to them and you got to let go for real. What do we have here on the bottom? We got the Nine of Baskets on the bottom, all right? So it's similar to the Nine of Cups. Just again, making sure you have everything that you need. You are protected. You have offerings for your spirit guides. If you're going to be doing some type of restorative work, make sure you're taking care of your altar space. All right. Let's see what messages we have here for an oracle. All right. Final advice for Capricorns. Advice for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. All right. It says fixed moon, hold your vision. Whatever it is that you are wanting, ask for it and you will get it. But focus on what you truly want. All right, I believe we just had a full moon in Cancer, but it says a personal issue reaches a resolution. All right, so if you have Cancer placements, I definitely saw a lot of water signs. So, if you have any type of water placements, this could be for, partly for you as well. Maybe it's somebody you're dealing with, but a personal issue reaches a resolution. And we have adjustments are required. So you might have to change some things. You might have to adjust yourself. You know that there's some kind of change that needs to be made so that you're not in this place of lacking. You have to change that mindset for yourself. So if you're not doing the things that you need to do in order to make sure you are doing your best and you aren't doing the things that you need to do to take care of yourself so that you do your best specifically, please make sure you get on that. some fun. Ooh, wow. Didn't have to go hard for that one. Didn't have to go hard for that one. But when y'all see these cards, just understand I've been trying to tell you this the whole time. I've been trying to tell you that the whole time. Abundance and honesty. Say to yourself, I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And for honesty, it says I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from yourself. So if you can lie to yourself and believe it, let's change that. Um, if you can lie to yourself and believe it, let's change that. Be honest with yourself if nobody else, because people gonna always be people. People gonna always find ways. So I'm sorry, so sorry to disappoint you, but do not let that be a part of whatever you are doing. Friendship. So spend time with your friends. All right. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. All right. And this could be a good reason. This could be a bad reason. Maybe you have a friend that may be lying to you about something. Maybe you have a friend who you may be lying to. And it's time for you to change that. It's time for you to be honest with them. And again, this could be part of the reading as well from the oracle cards. If you're asking a friend for help or something and you don't want to tell them no, it's okay to tell somebody no. If they told you no, but you were taking it personal, why can't you help me? I'm your friend. Sometimes people have limits. People may not be able to extend themselves all the time to you, but it may be a no, but it's also could be a not right now. All right. Um, this person that may be coming into your life as far as romantic could be a friend. You also have the cards empathy and freedom. It says, I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. All right. And then it says freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. All right. So, make sure that you understand that you can create and craft your life. And this is indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So if you're not sure about what you want to ask for, if you are being very hesitant about what you're asking for, putting in the work for, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. Get out your head. Sit up. Get out of bed and do something. All it takes really just get up. You might stall, you might stagger, but just get up and see what happens. All right. So that's what I have for you today, Capricorns. I thank you so much for watching this video. If you have Capricorn placements, be sure that and the messages resonate. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And I will be posting more things from here, but you can also find me on my Instagram page at Gullah Girl Reads. That's GULAHGURLREADS. All right. Girl with a U, not an I. Girl with a U, not an I. All right. Gullah Girl Reads. But again, I thank you so much.